I recently went down the cleaning TikTok rabbit hole, and it was very interesting. I simply was scrolling when I came across this woman who was cleaning her very messy house, and it was entertaining and nice to see somebody cleaning up their house, getting on their feet. It can be hard, and I understand it on myself with mental health and all sorts, but apparently this was a very regular thing that a lot of people do on TikTok. They have extremely dirty houses, they post a lot about it, they then clean their dirty houses, and then it gets dirty again, and they clean it, and the cycle continues. Why? Well, I'm guessing for the same reason a lot of people do it. Money, clicks, views. What gives them clicks is people watching them clean their house, their very, very dirty house. So I thought we would explore the cleaning side of TikTok.
Come and clean my foul 1-year-old depression room with me. Guys, this is actually disgusting now that I look at it.
I don't know how you can get to this level. Like personally, I have a mental health bedroom. I will say this. It's not as bad. Like I get on top of it a lot more, but I used to be so bad. Like clothes would be piled high. Like it would be bad. Like my desks would be full, but I would be able to still move around in like my room. Like it would never get to this level. But like I understand like mental health can take like a massive toll on like not wanting to clean your room, because when you're having a bad day, like last thing you want to do is get up and clean your room. But I'm never let it get this bad. Like, oh, what's this? Is this like a fly strip?
With clear eyes, and it's so embarrassing that I've been living like this for the past year and I haven't done anything about it.
You know what I also don't understand? Like they say, oh, I'm like so embarrassed. Like they even said in the caption, I'm actually so embarrassed at how gross it got. But then you go and post it on TikTok, and I guess that people post it so then they're like feel like accountable to be like, okay, I gotta clean it now because it's on TikTok. People are like telling me to do it, and it's a good way to like get off your feet. But I just like, if I'm cleaning my room, I'm not posting it to TikTok, because I agree, like it's embarrassing. I don't want people to see that side of me.
Every clean I've ever done, and I want to give you a chance to scroll on if you have a sensitive stomach. The purpose of this video is to spread awareness for mental health. It's not to upset or
That's crazy. So I've seen this person a lot on TikTok. So this person does is a cleaner, does like deep cleans, like cleans like hoarders' houses, and people like with mental health that can't clean for themselves and stuff like that. She does like free clean. So basically what she does is she'll do a free clean for them as long as she can post it onto TikTok. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about making monetary gain or using people for content, especially when like this is their house, like this is their bathroom.
A few years ago, the toilet in this bathroom became blocked and wouldn't flush.
Oh my god, I can't.
Felt too embarrassed to hire a plumber to fix it, so they started using their bathtub instead. Some of you might think that sounds insane, but that's the thing about men.
Oh my god, I can't. I'm gonna actually throw up. I can't. I'm gonna throw up.
Mental illness. It can happen to anyone at any time.
I'm gonna try and blur as much as I can of this, because this is horrific. I understand like mental health, but like this is insane.
And when it goes unchecked, it can manifest in.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like I don't know how I feel about somebody making content when this person is obviously clearly not mentally well. When you've gone to this level of like not being able to clean yourself in the bathroom, and when your toilet stops working and you don't ask a plumber, so you just leave it out. Like I can only imagine the smell too. I don't know how I feel about that though. I know like of course like you don't see the actual person in the videos, but still.
In ways like this. By the time I arrived, it wasn't just the toilet that was blocked, it was the bathtub and the bathroom sink too. And I don't want to point out the obvious, but the entire bathroom was a biohazard. But that's okay, because nothing is ever too dirty that it can't be
I got it.
deep cleaned and nothing is ever too broken that it can't be fixed. There's always a solution. The contents of the bathtub was all when I was done. Yeah, nothing's too...
I mean, this is incredible. Like, from the before to the after, like, it is incredible. And I'm glad this person was able to, like, get this sorted. I think it's just a very interesting way of doing it, isn't it? And she isn't just the one I come across, but there are other cleaners that do the same thing called a free clean, where they will clean your house for free as long as they can make like a video out of it. I just don't know. Again, it feels weird to me. I feel like you're using these people for a monetary gain, but at the same time, you're helping somebody out that can't do this themselves, or it's at this point where it's too big a job that they can't do themselves.
I cannot fathom letting this poor girl sleep another night here with all of these bugs and garbage. So I am chugging a protein coffee, praying for a second win, and heading for the home stretch. The fact that she has been sleeping here with all of this every night absolutely shatters every single piece of my heart. There was years worth of moldy food and garbage, and so many different bugs you couldn't tell what was what. I even picked up this cupcake container thinking these were Oreo crumbs until they started moving and I realized just how wrong I was.
Oh my god. I can't. Like, I've had bad days, like, where my room has been, like, I get it, my room has been so bad, like, it's not even clean now, like, there's rubbish here and there, and there's, like, cups on the side, but I don't think I've ever let it get to the point where there's been bugs in my room.
Things worse, if you remember my last video, I found a big bucket of sick that had been buried under a bunch of garbage, and I actually ended up finding 4 more buckets all throughout her bed. Because of her many medical conditions, she is frequently ill with no warning. And all I can think is that no human...
So this person, I think, is like ill. So I'm guessing this person has like is not physically able to like clean that room and everything. So I appreciate this, like them doing that, and I think that's what a lot for like these. When these houses get to this level, I think a lot of it is due to physically not being able to, because I think as well when you get to a stage where it's so bad that you can't do anymore, like, you know, when a house gets so bad, it's like there's no way I physically can do this, so you kind of already mentally give up because it's like it's too far gone, I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna leave it, which is crazy. It's crazy to me. Like, and I understand it's like, oh, just don't let it get to that point. But I understand some people just can't, you know, like this person obviously physically could not clean this house up anyways. And then it got to the point where it got so bad. And then they were getting more ill because of how unsanitary it was.
And wiped down. I decided to take the time to do an extra step that I normally don't do. But this sweet girl really needed a fresh start, and I really wanted her to feel as though she mattered and was well deserving of a clean, comfortable space. So I sorted and organized all of the new clothes I found and set up the cutest organized dresser top full of all of the new makeup and skincare products, as well as a bunch of different bath products. She finds showering, self-care, and self-hygiene.
Oh, see, that's nice. She actually like bought her like a load of like bath bombs, like hygiene, skincare stuff, which is really, really sweet. That's so nice. Okay, I like that.
Hygiene very difficult, so I'm hoping this will help her and make things a little more easy and accessible.
That's nice. I appreciate that.
For all of her art supplies, some special little treats, as well as all.
Oh, I like that too, because this is a free clean too. So she like got her chocolates. That's nice. I appreciate that. I think that's like just like a little extra bonus to like really lift somebody's day. Then it becomes kind of like a habit on TikTok. This is when it like kind of starts going a little overboard. Then this is when cleaning becomes kind of a mandatory on that TikTok. So you can just have like a normal, like her house is very clean already and she's just doing a little bit like tidying up basically. But then people are questioning whether or not it was actually always that dirty, or if it was just that they make these houses dirty for a reason. People are questioning whether these TikToks, some of them are not just actually made to look dirty for TikToks, or they let that room get dirty so then they can clean it for TikToks. It becomes kind of a rabbit hole where cleaning videos do really, really well. Especially the dirty ones. You can see here like these videos all have like 100k likes, millions of views, because people like it. People like messiness getting cleaned up, but then it becomes a very dangerous and vicious cycle of somebody having to clean their room, it looking great, and then leaving their room to get dirty again, so then they can monetize off of it and then clean it again. I think it's different for the people that do this as like obviously as their job, like cleaning these houses. But I'm talking about the people that make their room, like leave their rooms to get messy enough to then make videos about it. But let me know what you think about this whole cleaning side of TikTok. And if you want me to do some more reaction to TikToks or looking at more cleaning content, or if you have any ideas for any other things I should look on TikTok, then let me know. I'll be interested to give you my opinion on them. All right, hopefully I'll see you next one. Bye bye.